Hi, it's Wednesday. My new heart to heart. I was trying to think of a topic that I wanted to talk about today, and at first I wanted to do something health oriented or about exercise, but we didn't go out for a walk today, so I'm just going to do exercise in the house, and I figured that is not much of a big deal. So, the topic today I'm going to discuss is basically the trials of having thin natural hair and the pros to it and also the cons, because every yin there's a yang. So it's going to be a really quick video, but I'm going to just go over some of the top things I've come across since I've transitioned from relaxed to natural hair, and then cut off all my relaxed ends and became 100% natural, and how at each different stage, dealing with my hair texture and the low density of it, what challenges I came across. So, when I first became natural, I transitioned. I didn't do the major big chop right off the bat because I didn't have that much hair on my head and I didn't really feel comfortable on how it would look. So, the first 2 years, I just grew out my relaxer, and every 3 months, I cut off about an inch to 2 inches, and eventually, the third year I was natural, I got tired of it and I just cut off all my relaxed ends. Now, the thing I've noticed when I was fully relaxed, my hair was extremely thin. It laid really, really flat. It had absolutely no body, it had no life. And I had to be careful with certain styles that I did, because if I put it up too far or something like that, you could see my scalp. My styles looked really scalpy, so I was very limited on what hairstyles I could wear. So I usually found myself just wear my hair straight down, and I would never part my hair in the middle, because for me that just was the worst way of showing how thin my hair was. When I started to transition and start letting my natural hair grow out, I noticed it was a lot thicker than my relaxed hair, but and I was able to get away with a lot more styles and parting my hair on the side part or in the middle. But after I cut off all my relaxed ends, because they were extremely stringy, there was no way that I could disguise or hide them and showing the difference between the two textures. When I finally cut it all off, my natural hair had a new life to it. It did bounce back, but no matter what I tried to do in regards to braid outs, twist outs, when I undid this, when I set my hair and undid it, you can still see my scalp, and I'll bring you in close so you can get a closer look. And I just kind of had to resign myself that this was my hair texture. My hair is naturally thin, and I just have to deal with it. And the pros to that, I'll start with the pros first, because I always like to have good news first before bad news. But it doesn't take me that much time to detangle or wash my hair. I do not have to section my hair. I can basically split it in half and do one half at a time. I do not use a lot of product. A little product goes a long way. So I can buy something and it usually lasts me for at least a month before I have to repurchase it again. Another good thing about thin hair is that when I find a style that works good, no matter how many times I do it, it always kind of turns out the exact same way. So for me, that's wash and goes. That's my go-to style, or a curly bun I just put up. Another good thing that I found having a thinner, fine type of texture is that it doesn't take much to throw it up in a ponytail and smooth my edges. I don't really have to use brushes or combs that often. I can just easily finger detangle. And when I wear a scarf or fall a bit and that scarf falls off, my hair kind of can retain moisture very easily. The cons of having thin hair is that you can't do all the styles you see on YouTube that are very popular in the natural hair community. You have to be very cognizant about styles that can show maybe your scalp or may look flat. So braid out, still twist out, things of that nature, I really steer very clear from, because it just doesn't look big and voluminous to me. It looks very stringy, and it just looks very flat, and it just, my hair just doesn't look big and full at the scalp. I have to be very careful about the products I use. Some things that people may use, like heavy butters, I can't, because it honestly makes my hair look really stringy and really way down and extremely greasy. So I was a product junkie in the beginning of my hair journey, because I did not know what oils or what moisturizers, what shampoos, what conditioners worked well with my actual natural texture. And it took a lot of trial and error before I found the products that my hair liked. Another con is I'm not able to wear very popular protective styles, because it actually does more harm than good. And I'm gonna go more into protective styles in a later video, but I cannot wear weaves or braids because my hair is so thin, and it's extremely tender and sensitive. Any type of tension, like braiding or putting in a weave, if I take it out, it's going to take my hair out with it and defeat the purpose of a protective style. So I'm sometimes kind of limited on what protective style I can do. So 9 times out of 10, to protect my ends, my hair is always up in a bun. But I am going to try to do a twist out later this week and record it and see what it turns out to be. I'm going to kind of do a different technique and tweak it to see how I can make it more bigger and fuller. So I'll definitely show you guys that. But I just kind of wanted to give you some of the things I've discovered having thin hair, and I'm definitely going to have a more detailed video about my hair journey, about my transition, how my transitioning phase was, and all that good stuff. But I just want to jump on and say hey and just give you a tidbit. So I hope you guys have a good evening. Bye.